The Rolls Building Art and Education Trust was established as a registered charity in 2010. Its aims are to commission and curate artworks and artefacts for the Rolls Building and to provide an educational platform promoting awareness of the business-related justice system among young people.
I was approached in 2010 by Dame Elizabeth Glasser and Dame Sonia Proudman, who asked me to help them in finding art to put into the Rolls Building, which was opened by the Queen in 2011. With my experience of running legal education programs in the criminal law, I suggested that we do the same here, teaching young people about business and commercial law. And this led to the creation of the Rolls Building Art and Education Trust, promoting art and the law.
We are here at the Rolls Building. We are in courtroom 2, as you can see, and today we have a school, Paddington Academy, and they are doing a points of law session. So this is basically a mock trial which is based on a real case, and so that the students can study the case and they can develop some skills and some confidence and aspirations. So the students are preparing their motions, are preparing the submissions to the judges, and the judges are also preparing, they're looking at the evidence, and we're about to start the trial, the mock trial, in a few minutes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here today to witness the case of Dunham and Roberts on intellectual property.
My lady, my name is Daphne Vajani. As my learned friend has already...
The trustees, in cooperation with the National Centre for Citizenship and the Law, hold educational sessions at regular intervals in the Rolls Building, teaching young people from schools serving disadvantaged communities in London and elsewhere about the commercial law through role play in mock trials, for example relating to intellectual property disputes. There is a carefully structured set of papers for them to work to.
We have considered all your arguments, however, we found this one particularly strong. Freedom of the designer was...
My favourite part of today was being able to enact being a judge and having to be part of the court procedure is something that I'll keep for the rest of my life. Also being able to be part of an actual courtroom and stuff. So yeah, I found that really interesting.
Being able to role play the court procedure today really allowed me to see how the law system really works. And if I do decide to take law in the future, then it will help me see what I want to do, whether I want to be a barrister or a solicitor.
At the end of each session, a High Court judge speaks to students about life in the law.
I'm a High Court judge. I've had a career as a lawyer, and then I became a judge. I became a judge 5 years ago. I went to a state school. My parents didn't pay for my education. You don't have to go to a private school or be educated in that way in order to get to where I am.
I'm really happy with the session today. I think the cases that they had are quite complicated and they really got their heads around those in a really short amount of time. And when they stood up, the way they were putting forward the arguments were like young professionals. So I think it's been a fantastic experience for them. Also, our students don't often get these kinds of opportunities to actually come out here to the Rolls Building and to experience it firsthand. And to meet a High Court judge has been a fantastic opportunity for them, and I'm sure it's something they will take forward into their futures, whatever they decide to do.
Growing up in a working class environment, I had a very limited view of my career possibilities. I was lucky though, I found my way into the law. The Trust gives young people who may not otherwise see what could be available to them the chance to broaden the horizons of their possibilities. None of us need be limited by our backgrounds.
The Trust is run by trustees, some being senior judges. The trustees commissioned the Slade-trained artist Nick McCann to create the now famous adaptation of the Rhinebeck panorama for the entrance hall. It includes references to celebrated cases relating to the High Court jurisdictions accommodated in the Rolls Building. These are the Chancery Division, the Admiralty and Commercial Courts, and the Technology and Construction Court. Neil Rowland was commissioned to provide photographic work throughout the building to reflect its jurisdictions and its City of London location. In addition, the Trust has received donated works of art, both on canvas and in 3 dimensions, that interpret the breadth of work of the building's courts.
The Rolls Building Art and Education Trust, through its programmes for young people from a wide variety of social backgrounds, provides them with a real-life experience of what the work carried on in the Rolls Building is all about, together with an opportunity to appreciate from the charity's artwork that the cases decided in the Rolls Court in fact impact on every aspect of modern life.
The Rolls Building Art and Education Trust is a registered charity and can receive donations under gift aid. We welcome your donations. It is important that we help young people understand their law. Please get in touch with us either by email or visit our website.